Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm King POSH, and today we're looking at this Master All-Wheel Drive Drift Tune for this 2018 Dodge Challenger SRT Demon. Here is my share code. Got it? Great. Try to get these share codes out as soon as possible for you guys. But this thing's got original engine, so we can look at the engine parts and everything. This was requested by somebody called YouTube BS Surge. So huge shout out to that individual. They asked for a couple Dodges, so I'm going to do a couple Dodge videos tonight. And since they said Dodge, I said, hey, I will try to stick to using original engines since they love Dodge so much. So here we are. Let's get into this Master All-Wheel Drive Drift Tune and show you guys everything I've done to it. Like I said, it is stock engine, so we can actually go here and actually open up the hood, and you can even see up there in the on the hood itself it says air grabber, and it's all about this big scoop back there. And this thing's pretty cool looking. Of course, I really have not looked at one up really close. I mean, you see them on the road all the time. I've never really looked in the trunk before in one of these, and it's kind of weird that they have all that kind of stuff in there. I don't know why. But yeah, it's a gorgeous vehicle. Very big vehicle. Very big vehicle in real life too. So let's get into the build and show you guys everything I've done to it. Then I'll show you guys the tune and we'll take her outside. And like I said, it's just got the stock engine in there, and that's the power that you can get out of the stock engine. Alright, you could put the 7.7 liter V12 in there, but since it was a Dodge fan, I decided to use the original engine. Of course, we did all-wheel drive because that's what we were asked, so we did that. And that's, when I say we, that means me. Alright, nothing in the front. This is what it looked like if I put something on there. Pretty, right? Right. Alright, absolutely nothing in the rear because who wants that on there? Alright. Plus, I like that one because it says right there, it looks really nice. Alright. I am running a snow tire compound on here. Alright, stock width in the front and stock width in the rear. And I just used the regular rims that come on here. Yes, I could have used my Wed Sport TC105s on there, save 40 pounds on there. But you know what? I said, hey, why not? Just leave it with the stock ones on there. I like the stock rims on here, and that's what I did. But I also did something else. I gave it 21s in the front and 21-inch rims in the rear. And then I also carbon fibered the rims as well. And the hood has also been carbon fibered. Well, it's been carbon fiber painted. It's not actual carbon fiber. Moving on. It's just got a stock transmission on there. I looked at other transmissions to use. Alright, so it's got a 6-speed in there. It's got the race drive line that's carbon fiber, and a drift differential that's probably not carbon fiber. Yeah. It's got race brakes that I also painted carbon fiber. Alright. Drift springs and dampeners. Alright. Race anti-roll bars for the front and rear. No roll cage. And it is light as possible. We're only saving 760. Wow, I thought we'd be, into the thousands. This is a big vehicle. Pardon if you hear the clicking. I just bought a new controller tonight, so it's fresh. Okay. So, anyways, it's got everything on there, and my microphone is extremely sensitive. It can literally, I think, hear a pin drop from across the room into the other room. Alright, it's crazy. Alright, so race all the way through, all the way to the race flywheel. Alright. And it's pretty cool. It's all clear and see-through pretty much the whole way around. And the triggers are gold, and the little D-pad is all gold. It's pretty sick. What's this thing called? The Ghost Cypher is my new controller. It's pretty awesome. Anyways, it's got 0 to 60 in 1.508 seconds. Very, very quick car. 55 for both, just to maximize that slide. Here is the gearing. Really, all you're worried about is third, fourth, and fifth. Sixth gear is just there to give you that top speed of 200 mile per hour look, and people are like, ooh, this thing goes 200 miles an hour. Actually, that's just for cruising and for saving gas. All right, but really it was really working with pretty much these gears right here, maybe second. All right. And then here is the alignment. It's pretty wild, but it works. This one does not drive straight. It sort of does. I mean, it has a top speed, but it doesn't drive straight. The other Dodge I'm going to be showing off tonight is a very, very straight build, and it's a lot of fun. And that's the Hellcat. So we'll get over that shortly. Interroll bars are 810, 1950, right. Moving on. Springs are 955.4, 936.3. Get the numbers as close as you can. It doesn't matter if they're off a little bit. I did bring up the ride height in the back to match the front, so it's 4.4 all the way through. Dampening is 20, 1, 20, and 20, and 20. Okay, lots of 20s in there. No downforce to worry about. Brakes are just left at 50 and 100. I know a lot of you guys like it that way. And then differential's a little weird. We did 19% acceleration, 0% acceleration, 97, 97, and 79% gives me the top speed, and that's the whole reason. You mess with like some of these numbers here, and that top speed goes to failed. So by doing it this way, I was able to have a top speed in this car. So yeah, it's cool. And that's the tune. That's the build. Last thing we need to do is take her outside and see what she's like. So yeah, it's a fun vehicle. It's very quick. Gets up and goes. It's a great engine. Very powerful. I mean, it's got the supercharger, so of course there's that. You know, there's no turbo lag in this with having a supercharger. Right? Just instant power. I love this thing. Yeah, you can see down the corner there, and it's turned off. You can actually go in there in settings, and when you press down on your D-pad, it will show your power and what you're pushing and all that cool jazz. It's pretty cool. But I dress with ease. It's not too bad. There's a 39.8 with that. I've hit over 40 with this thing, but we're not going to worry about that right now. That's all up for you to actually do. Alright? I don't want to be showing what I can do. You should be telling me what you can do. Like I said, this thing it sort of drives straight-ish. Not really. But it doesn't pull hard, all right? It doesn't pull too hard. It is manageable. There's the 6th gear for the, fuel economy. But you're not using this for speed. You're using this to go sideways and have fun with it. The whole reason it's built. All right? It's built to go sideways, and that's about it. So 3rd, 4th gear, pretty much what you're going to be using. You need to slide, you just hit that e-brake and ride the e-brake if you need to. But yeah, it's a fun vehicle, for sure. I like it. And I hope the guy, Serge, who asked for this car, likes the car too. Love this thing. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. The demon. Oh yeah, she's a demon for sure. But yeah, what a fun car. What a fun car to tune and drift tune for you guys. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely hit that like button. And I'll catch you guys next time. Stay sideways, my friends.